Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nafal Hafiz, and today I will be presenting how the computer structure works. So we all have this, right? We all have this device at our homes and with us almost every day. It does our job, play games, entertainment, watch videos, browse the web, run applications, do our job really fast, really efficient, and also sometimes very silent. But have you ever wondered, like, how does this chunk of device, small, thin, can run our daily tasks? So I'll be presenting that for today. So the whole computer system can be compact into this diagram called von Neumann basic structure. Like, this is the most basic structure that where I'm gonna present for today. So what we have here is processor, control unit, arithmetic, logic unit, memory, input, output. But what are all this? What is all this? So if you look at our computer device at our home, we have keyboard, DVD, mouse, speakers, microphone, printers, monitor. So all this this keyboard, mouse, printer, CD player is all input device, because this is, we do something, we press something, and it sends like a signal to the computer. However, when all that process is done, it will go into output, which is, it will show the results. So like printer, it gives out your printed paper. Your monitor gives out the GUI, or like results or completion. Your speaker gives out output, which like for sounds. And if we look here, we have processor, like it's very small here. We have memory, the stick memory, and we have storage like the CDs or hard disk, and all this is inside this computer. And this part, we can use this structure for me to explain. So when we press, let's say, in the letter A on our keyboard, it will go to here. It will send a signal. It will send a signal to the processor, or first to the accumulator first. It will bring the data first. It will bring the data. The accumulator is basically like, it holds the current result. Oh, the A bit as a bit is like a 0000111, something like that. So it will hold that for a bit, like, and then the user press B, so they will like sends another signal, another bit to the processor, like 00110, something like that. And then it will, let's say the user uses a mouse to do something, click on the application. So when the user clicks on the application, it goes to an input. I want to open this application, and then the arithmetic logic will be like, do some calculation. So ALU, in short, does the math and logics here. So ALU basically does the math logics. And then the processor is basically like a container for both ALU and control unit. But what is control unit actually? So control unit is basically the thing that manages and redirects everything. Oh, you want to open an application, but first I need an instruction. I need a results from ALU. So it will take from ALU, process that, and then maybe the application is stored in the memory. Is it running or not? Is it running? So if it's running, you go to the memory. Hey, memory, is this application open? If it's not, then it will go to like the storage to call that application alive. So what I have here on the side is also like a sketch. Like let's say the RAM doesn't have the application that is currently running. So it will call from the file manager, basically your hard disk, your hard drive, all your where you install your application at. Once it's running and is also running, it will go back to the controller. Hey, this application is now running. I will now put into to the processor to run all the logical stuff, like when, let's say like a calculator, it needs to run some calculation stuff as well, for example. So it also uses like ALU accumulator for hold the current data and all that, and all of this running at the same time, it will show like an output. Let's say let's say I want to open calculator. Like, you open calculator, you just press this, and then it's just so instantly in front of our eyes, like just like that. This is an output. The input is where I use my mouse to click, the keyboard to type, and the GUI is like the output, and also this is also an output, like show the results. So what I can describe, summarize, is like input, keyboard, mouse, all the stuff that you put in, go inside ALU or go to the processor. The processor like goes to the control unit, ALU basically all the calculation or complex stuff. Control unit is very complex as well because it's called from the memory and also the ALU at the same time. It will correspondingly calling each other. Is the application in the memory address? If it's not, maybe it's in storage. So it's like almost call almost every almost milliseconds, so fast and so quick, and all this in like a blink of an eye. Like all this processing stuff all running on a blink of an eye. Container, the brain processor, which holds these two important stuff: control unit and argument unit. Current result is the accumulator, which is hold the current. Let's say I want to hold, like for example just now, I want to hold this for now, and then the next calculation is plus 50, something like that. ALU is the one that runs the logical operation, plus, minus, divide, multiply, let's say the bit and all that. Memory stores like your RAM and also your SSD, but mostly RAM because it needs to hold the current running application for the time being. Control unit is the brain that connects both these, and then the output is where we show the result, the display, the speaker, anything else that shows an output. So yeah, I think that's all I can explain for today. It's very short, very compact, and I hope this brings very knowledge, and that I explain well about computer system. So that's all from me. Assalamualaikum, and have a nice day, and good luck.